Hello everybody, welcome into the Xfinity Preview Show. I'm Alex Weaver here with Marty Snider from NBC Sports. The bell has already started to ring again. Christopher Bell and Joe Gibbs Racing get it done.
I think Christopher Bell and Jason Ratcliffe are probably a little salty still about not winning the championship last year. They come out, they win the race at Atlanta, and I think they're going to have such a successful year. I think they're very focused at the beginning of the year. It took them a while to get his first win in 2018, but 2019, they run well at Daytona. Then they have the good finish at Atlanta with the win. I think it continues, and I think they're going to have a lot of momentum when it comes to the early part of the season, and that's key for them to build that. I think they're really focused on this being a championship year, and anything less than that for the 20 team would be a disappointment, to be honest.
Now that 20 team is one of the teams running the new Toyota Supra, and Christopher Bell is pretty excited about having the first win in that car. Here's what he had to say in Victory Lane at Atlanta.
It's the first Supra win in the NASCAR Xfinity Series, so that means a lot to me to be able to become the first driver to win this. And I'm really happy for all of our partners at Rude, Toyota, everyone at Toyota Racing Development.
And we didn't know what to expect with that Toyota Supra. We knew fans were excited about it, but they finally get that win. No learning curve for the Supra.
Well, and Toyota was very excited to get that Supra on the racetrack, and Christopher Bell is probably the guy we thought might deliver that first win. But yeah, for them to come out at a racetrack like Atlanta, it clearly shows the car is balanced, it's exactly what they wanted. And I think they were worried they might have a little bit of a learning curve, but obviously they were able to produce at a mile-and-a-half racetrack early in the season. And if you're in the Toyota camp, you got to feel pretty good about where they are and how they ran overall. The entire JGR camp ran very well. I think it's going to be a terrific season for those guys at JGR in the Xfinity Series.
And we had some early championship fours running in the top 5. Can we expect that all season long?
I don't know if we're going to expect that all season long, but you're going to see kind of the same guys up front. You're going to see those challengers up there trying to get them as well. But I think, you know, you're going to see the Xfinity Series be very competitive this year. We talked about how good Christopher Bell is going to be, but you never know what's going to happen. You look at Miami last year, Tyler Reddick goes in there, wins the championship, so you never know what's going to happen until the last race of the year. And that's what I like about this Xfinity Series. There's a lot of young talent coming in, and I think you're going to see those young guys run very well in 2019.
All right, we're heading to Las Vegas Motor Speedway. What can we expect there? Slick track, Xfinity Series always puts on a show there. What can we look for?
Well, I think you're going to see some surprises this weekend, because you go back to last year, you saw Ross Chastain be able to win that race at Las Vegas. So I think we're going to kind of see things start to settle out. To me, this West Coast swing is where we really see who's going to be good. You know, we kind of wondered how would the Supra be in 2019. Christopher Bell showed early on we can win at mile-and-a-half racetracks. But you go to Las Vegas, and then you go to Phoenix, and then Fontana. I think you're going to really learn what these cars are going to do. And I think once we get out of California Speedway, Auto Club Speedway in a couple of weeks, I think we're really going to know who the real contenders are in 2019. And I think Christopher Bell is going to be the guy to beat. But I think we're going to see some other guys kind of show themselves and say, hey, we can contend with that 20 team and beat them when it comes to the championship time.
All right, so in Las Vegas, who are you picking? Does Christopher Bell go back-to-back, or are you picking somebody new?
I'm going to go with Christopher Bell again. I think they have the momentum. I think at mile-and-a-half tracks, they've shown what they can do. I think Joe Gibbs Racing is going to be very tough. I also like the RCR cars. I like the speed that they showed. I like what they think they can do, and I like how they started early in the season. I think they're going to be strong, but I'm going to go with Christopher Bell this weekend. I know it's not a very big limb to go out on, but I'm going to pick Christopher Bell.
All right, well, I don't know if I'm going out on that big of a limb either. I'm going to go again for the second week in a row with the 7 camp of Justin Allgaier.
I think he's an excellent pick, and I think Junior Motorsports very strong. I like the momentum they started with this year. And Justin's been very good at those mile-and-a-half racetracks too. So I think Justin is a very good pick this weekend also.
All right, we will see who is right. I'm adding Marty to the tally board here. Las Vegas Motor Speedway is coming up on Saturday for the Xfinity Series. You can see the Boyd Gaming 300 at 4 p.m. on FS1. Marty, thank you for coming today. We will be right back here in Studio 3 next week before we head to ISM Raceway.